Yeah, I know. Hello everyone, trying to get into my kayak without getting all kinds of greenery on my shoes. I'm currently standing in some kind of soup. It's called the Ardèche River, but on the river, on the bank, it's terrible. It's warm, it's green, and as I told you before, if that stuff dries up in the sun, you can hardly get it off. So the more I lose now, the better it is. I haven't been on the river for a bit because it was too warm and not that much water, too many people. Don't like too many people. Well, that's nothing new. But anyway, it's after 8 p.m. on Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. Man, I had some beer with my neighbor whilst watching Formula 1 in Austria. Not enough to be drunk or anything like that. Okay, where are we? Well, I'm on the River Ardèche, as you can see. I brought a rod with a blinker, a spinner, sorry. I have my fly fishing gear with me. I have a thunderstorm brewing over there to my northwest. There are two things with that thing. One, I think, is drying out or dying off because of sun going down. I'll show you in a minute. Secondly, it's the streaming in the atmosphere is going from the southwest to the northeast, and it's to my north. Is that correct? It's to my northwest, so I don't think it's gonna reach me. I'm on the edge of stuff like that, so yeah. I'll turn around and you can see the thunderstorm, or what's left of it, behind me. Looks very nice, by the way. Transcrapular lights. It's the sun just going behind the cloud. Well, what am I gonna do? I have no idea. I just wanted to be on the water for a little bit. Like I say, fly fishing rod and a spinner with me. Not sure if I'm gonna use either. First gonna check out my favorite fly fishing spot. Normally I should use my anchor, but there's so little current that I don't think I need it. On the other hand, you never know. I might. If I go in the water to go fly fishing, I will leave my microphone behind for the simple reason, get out, that if I fall in the water, I lose my microphone. It's not watertight. Let's show you guys those beautiful clouds up there. I might even make it a thumbnail. Okay. By the way, I have no idea what you people are seeing. Oh, hi, there I am. Because I turned the displays off to save some power. Speaking of power, my battery charger, 3V, had water in it as well, just like my microphone charging case. Now the stupid thing is, that complicated charging case for my microphone can charge two microphones, Bluetooth dongle and a transmitter receiver. That thing costs 33 euros. That very simple charging case for 3 batteries costs 55 euros. Do you believe that? Yeah, DJI, tell me why. I have no idea. Anyhow, do you need it? No, not really. I see a carp. However, the batteries were a little bit corroded, so I tried to clean that off. After I thought I've done all that, whilst I show you the clouds again, I tested my batteries. They were completely depleted. So I charged them, put them in my DJI camera, the one you're looking through, and let it run for a while. Just make a recording. And guess what? Both batteries are fine. So that's a win. Now, how about the charging case? I didn't take it apart. I will take it home with me, as I always do. I might take it apart there. If I can fix it, I don't know. Actually, I don't think I can fix it. If I can't fix it, I won't buy another one, because 55 euros for a battery casing that I actually do not really use. Why should I do that? What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna fish over there. I think I just should do that. However, if I go there to look for the fish, if anything is there, I'll chase them away. That's not an option. Although they will come back. I mean, it's not that they flee forever, but I think I'm gonna anchor up my kayak a little. And then I will put the camera in some way that you can see what I'm doing. The microphone stays here, so no audio. No audio. Oh, look at that behind me. I should make a thumbnail or two. Is that enough? Okay, forget it. That's enough. Let's see where my anchor is. Can I even get it? Well, there it is. It's connected. As in, my boat will drift off on its own. If I do this, I have a lot of line, so I have to think about some stuff. Wait a minute. Going up more a little, and by little I mean just a little. There's some current, but it's not much. I can just put my pedals away in such a way that I still can reach my fishing rod. Now I'm gonna unlock my ginormous anchor. It's line free. I have no idea. Well, let's see how this goes. Of course, the line is tangled up, but can't be worse. Can't be very bad. So let's just see where we get. This is fine. I think, yeah, it's fine. No knots, anything. Oh yeah, I connected my float to my boat. This is. I don't think this is correct. I need to connect this to my kayak, otherwise I'll be in trouble. How is this gonna work? It ain't. Because my chair is in the way. You see, there was a big mistake. I threw the whole setup in the river and did not connect it to my kayak. Don't do that. And this is the wrong way. Really, I'm doing very well at the moment. Now it's connected the right way. Now I need to secure it so that the kayak stays in the right orientation. What's going on? Something isn't working here. Oh, okay, that thing again. There's a video on my YouTube channel on how to do all this, and foremost why to do all this. Now, as you can see, I'm not drifting anywhere. This river is a bit lame at the moment. It's secure enough, I think. Let's make it a little better, just a bit, just a wee bit, if I can. Yeah. So that's secure. Where's the line? Oh, we already drifted away. How about my microphone? Where do I put it? I'll see about that. First, you guys are going in front of the kayak. That's not good. That's not good. Well, this has to do. I'm sorry about that. My microphone. I have to put it somewhere. Let's first get out of the kayak. How about that? Oh, the water is very nice. I'll put you in front, microphone. Nothing magnetic here. No, if it were metal, it would rust. I think I'll turn it off, so you have some no, I don't know. I have no metal on my kayak. How about that? That's copper. I mounted you guys under my camera. I can't show you that because the camera is on top of it. Let's lose some water from my kayak. Last I made it, so that's enough. I need my unhooking tool. I hope I don't lose it. Don't need it first. Yeah, I should use it in such a way that one, I don't lose it, and two, if I fall, I don't want it to pierce my leg or anything like that. So I'm not really satisfied with what I'm doing here. I'll do this another way. Sorry for this. Not sure how I'm gonna do that. I should have come prepared. I did not. So it's in my pocket and I hope it stays there. I found okay, I climbed it on and then hope for the best. The water's pretty clear. Can you see it's already breaking off? Why? Okay, it's in my pants. I mean, in the pocket of my pants. And let's hope I don't lose it. Good, fly fishing. Haven't done that in a while. Let's say in a very long while. I don't even have a fly on it. It's I don't know how you call that. You can see it like this, I think. Might work, might not work. I have no idea. Goodbye. And if I fall, don't laugh. I'm serious. Hello. And very well. I want to see myself next to the moon. How about that? Well, whilst you people are all safe on the kayak, I was fishing and eaten alive by the mosquitoes. I caught 5 chubs, pretty small, but hey, it counts as fish. I saw a catfish swim by my feet like I wasn't there. That's okay. But meanwhile it's getting dark. I don't see much anymore. The water is has the temperature that you have at home when you take a bath. Now I don't know about you guys, but when I take a bath usually it's pretty warm. Out of the water it's colder. So you saw me screw up a lot, which is totally fine. Everybody can tell you that fly fishing isn't the easiest thing to do. And in my case, if you noticed, I was fishing between the weeds and under a tree. Well, that's the category, how far will you go? Or how difficult do you want it? Well, in my case, I did my best to make it very difficult. Camera still running. Yes, it is. Microphone still running. Yes, it is. 87 minutes of video. I will publish the whole video in one. I mean, editing is a lot of work. And maybe I'll make one that picks up some highlights. As far as highlights. 5 chubs. By the way, it's a nymph. I had to think about that for 2 minutes, but then I was too far away to tell you people. That's a sinking lure. Okay, now the funny part. I get my anchor back. Well, it's not really difficult to do, but don't forget to do it. That would be bad. So where are you? You are here. You have to go here. And then I need to tangle this up again. Just to make sure that nothing goes bad. I mean, not at all. Now I'm just gonna pick up my anchor. I'm not really doing this right because as you can see, I'm now pulling myself from the side. That's exactly what you do not want to do. But this is very quiet water, so it's not really a problem. So what's next? Let me being eaten alive by mosquitoes for a bit. Well, maybe I will go up a bit. Maybe we'll see a catfish. Although I think it's too dark to film it. But hey, what can I do? Something go bad on my anchor? No, not really. Just tangle. Yeah, something broke. Okay. Well, be glad this isn't a very deep, high current river. I will fix that tomorrow. That can happen. That's my security line broke, which isn't really a bad thing. I mean, it did exactly what it had to do, but I think I threw it in the water a little bit wrong. Not a problem either. So we are free floating again. Now I have to get the anchor line of my rod. I need something to fix this. I think I saw a beaver, or at least something dove under the water, something bigger. So no worries, nothing happened. Actually, it was almost right next to the kayak. It splashed a little, bubbled a little, so I'm almost sure it was a beaver. But since I was standing in the water upright, I might be a bit of a big target for it. Anyway, they are not that aggressive. We had to talk about that. Well, as you can see, there's the moon. It's almost full, or it was full yesterday. I don't know, I didn't see it yesterday. And I don't know the moon phases that well. At least not that I can tell you it's this or this moon phase, because it was that and that yesterday. I don't know. Don't need to know. Don't care either. Well, even if a catfish is coming out, it's very hard to see. So I suggest we go back to the campsite, and I have to decide what I'm gonna do. It's actually pretty cool weather to go fishing. On the other hand, do I want that? And on the other hand, maybe it's very windy tomorrow. I see a load of carp. I'm gonna kayak in front of the campsite at so around about the fishing spot that I normally use. Check on the water again. I would really like to throw my bait on that side of the river, but that's 150 or 200 meters. That's problematic because every piece of debris that's floating by will hit your line. Unless you take drastic measures, which I'm not gonna do. It's too much work, and well, I'm not here to do great things like that. Besides, going on the river in the dark isn't funny. At least not that funny, although I did it before with a flashlight. Maybe I'm gonna do that tonight instead of fishing. Although I would like to go fishing. But for that I have to look at the weather predictions, because there was a carp going away. I have to leave. I will leave. I don't have to. I will leave the campsite on Friday, so there's only 5 days left. Actually 4. Monday to Thursday. Then I have to pack everything up in the hope it doesn't rain, because I have no idea. If my awning is wet when I pack it, I have to take it home. Then I can dry it over there, but if I can prevent that from happening, that would be very great. Well, let's check the water depth. Not very well. I'll be fishing over there somewhere, so I'm just trying to estimate what distance I need from the bank. Although I know that some catfish will like to just go after the frogs. And the frogs are, of course, just exactly on the bank. I'm not sure. It's not very deep. I mean, what are we talking about? Half a meter? It's not perfect, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's go there. The more I go upstream until what they call the beach, the worse it will get. So then I know there's some piece of debris over there with a bottle. It's from my neighbor. It's a caravan stair. He sits on it. That's fine. So I do not want to fish there. What's the water depth out here? Still 50 or so, 50 centimeters, almost 2 feet. What have we got here? A little more. What have we got here? A little more, 2 feet. Well, I guess I know where to fish if I'm gonna fish. Let's see if we can see any fish. I do know that if I'm going on the river with a flashlight, then I see a lot of carp and stuff. So why not go fishing? Yeah, I know. I mean, that stair is over there. Little step. It is way deeper than in front of the campsite, so there are 2 things wrong with that. One, I do not want to tangle my line up on that thing. And 2, if I get a big catfish, then the chances are that it's going directly in that way. And I do not want to go in the water in the dark. Although, I mean, maybe you have sometimes you don't have a choice. So, well, to be honest, being in the water was very nice. It wasn't that bad. The water was nice and warm. Not a lot of current. I didn't fall in. I know you people don't like that I didn't fall in. I mean, where's the amusement? All I did was untangle my rod all the time. Because flying with a nymph in such water is very terrible. I mean, you can do it. I'm not that experienced, although I don't think I'm doing it wrong. But yeah, to fish with a nymph, you need a little bit of current. And I can tell you, there ain't much. Well, a little bit more current would have been nice. Still, I caught 5 chubs, so I shouldn't complain too much. And it was nice to see the little catfish. It was about a meter, swimming past me like I wasn't there. But that's what catfish do. They don't care. Oh, I'm almost at my beach. It's not really a beach, but they call it the beach. Saw some fish going away. So I have to get out. Try to find a way to get my kayak on the bank. Getting in the water isn't really a problem. There's my rod. I'll turn you people around just for the fun of it. I mean, who knows? Could be I get in, fall in. Don't think so, but you never know what happens in the dark. I'm gonna push you people. That's the easy way. Have fun. Meanwhile, I got stuck in the water plants. Now I'm back in the green soup again. You guys are going on ground. or not. Now you are. Kadoom. There's a slight chance of some thunderstorms tomorrow. I hope we get some water. I see that I burnt the grass alive because the kayak gets very hot in the sun, and it's been there for 2 or 3 days. I'm thirsty. What do you do when you're thirsty on the campsite? Maybe pick a cold beer. Nothing wrong with that if you don't drink too much, I guess, which is something I don't do at the moment, and that's very good. Sorry. Well, some things to remember. 2 days ago I came to my kayak. I went down and saw my kayak. Yeah, of course. And then I noticed that my fishing rod was still lying on there. I forgot to pick it up and take it to my camp. And guess what? It's been there for a day, over a day. And not a single soul had the idea, let's steal it. That's the way this campsite is. Besides that one issue with that elderly guy that tried to take my kayak half apart, dump my plugs, steal my tracker, because why not? Took the batteries out. I think he threw the thing in the water or so, because I don't see the damn thing online. And if he took it apart and put some batteries in it, I would have gotten a ping. I'm almost sure about that, before he reprogrammed it or something like that. Well, anyway, if you're still watching, you're a hero. We are 1 or 2 minutes in this video. Thanks for watching, and see you again.